Tells you brim is coffee, good rich coffee it will say. But your head will tell you different, 'cause the caffeine's gone away. Yes, your mouth tells you brim is coffee, good rich coffee it will say. But your head will tell you different, 'cause the caffeine's gone away.
Introducing Brim, the coffee made from coffee-soaked coffee bean. It's brimming with flavor to make your mouth feel good, and no caffeine to keep the rest of you feeling good. New Brim decaffeinated coffee from General Foods, freeze-dried or ground.
Yes, your head will tell you different, 'cause the caffeine's gone away.
Hey Guy Fly, how is your eye? I wonder what is going to happen today on lunch therapy. Quoth the raven, it's Barefoot Tuesday, so we'll do it with our shoes off. Take a break, I say. Take a break from the crap. I hear that Ray Scanlon is co-hosting today. He is a hilarious comedian. Can't wait to see him again. Hoy! I'm gonna get myself a modem.
All right, it's Barefoot Tuesday. This is lunch therapy. I am flying above Alabama today because I got the crazy Ray Scanlon on the show today. I got my Keep On Truckin' shirt on, which I have been wearing for the last 2 days, and I even slept in it. All for this day, all to get ready for this day. Hoy, Mama J. Mama J is trusting out there in Kansas. We're trusting that she is sane. That's what we're trusting. But we're not sure. We're not sure. Guignol? Coffee. Yep, it's some decaf coffee for you. You know, Guignol and I went to college together, and he got a coffee maker, and he was like, I'm going to give you a cup of coffee every day, because this coffee maker makes 2 cups, and I can't drink 2 cups. And I was like, whoa, 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 I don't drink coffee, man. That stuff is gross. Now I'm addicted. I've been addicted for the remainder of my existence. It might kill me. So thanks out there to Guignol. There's Ray. He's in the chat room as well as virtually here. I got it. We got his green screen going over there, so it's going to be really neat. Richard Gaddis. So great to see you. Hey, birds of a feather. I missed my flock. Good to be back. Missed my hummingbirds. Yeah, we've missed you too. It's great to see you. Hello, dear Rich. Hello, everybody. So it's Neil's fault. Yeah, it's Neil's fault that I am being poisoned. I heard that recently, that coffee beans are actually have something in them that is like a poison for the bugs that eat them. And so, we like it. It's good for us. We enjoy it. We enjoy a little poison here and there. Wholly equal. I don't know if that's a fact, by the way. By the way, there are no proven facts on this show. This is a time for you to just take a break, let all that go. We don't spread misinformation, but sometimes we're wrong because we're going on the same kind of principle we went on when we were kids, which is we didn't have iPhones, we didn't have any of that stuff, so we just told each other facts and hoped that they were true. Most of the time they weren't. I got an announcement today. I got this show happening, not me, I'm not in it, but two of our hummingbirds are. You get 2 hummingbirds and then some other future hummingbirds in this thing. We got Ginny Sykes, we got Howard Ronan. They're doing early bird comedy, so you can go early on a Sunday, 4 p.m., Hampton Inn, Sherman Oaks. That's right. Check it out. Get over there. Maybe get yourself a hotel room, Go watch the show. Get all psyched up and, make an evening out of it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. But it sounds good. Sounds good. I got my twin brother, cat lover, Joke Marshmallow. Yeah, Joke Marshmallow here with me. All right, I'm going to bring on Ray. Oh, Howard and Ginny, yes. Howard and Ginny in one show. That should be cool. Greg Wordla. That makes the coffee. That's what makes the coffee delicious. Extra poison is the flavor pack. I think it is the secret. I think we enjoy a little poison here and there. Dirty J and Dirty Ray. Oh my God, this is getting crazy around here. All right, let's get into this thing. It's Tuesday already, yeah. It's already Tuesday. Woo, there he is. All right, I got you in the old green screen. Let's see if it works for us. I think it's gonna. This is cool. Anyway, great to see you, Ray Scanlon.
How's it going?
Well, I do my technical things here and get your green screen out of the way. I don't think it worked, but anyway, it's good to see you. It's great to see you, man. There we go. Look at that.
Good to see you too.
Yes.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. How is it going out there in Alabama?
It's good. Like we were talking about earlier, the Kill Tony clone.
Yeah, let me
kind of blowing up around here.
Okay, first tell me about Kill Tony because Chuck Goldsmith, one of our longtime viewers, is always telling me about Kill Tony. He's always sending me things, and I kind of look at it, but I don't quite understand it. Maybe you can tell me that first, and then we'll talk about this.
Well, it's an interesting thing because it's kind of like some of the people that go up are vets, and some of them are brand new.
Yeah.
But they get 1 minute in front of a panel of professional comedians, and Tony Hinchcliffe is the leader, kind of the leader of the whole show.
Yeah.
And they have a band and everything. So the people get drawn out of a hat.
Yeah.
They come out 1 minute, and in that 1 minute, they got 1 minute to make the audience laugh or whatever. And then if they do, then they get complimented usually by the comedians, and then they cut up with them a little bit and ask them where they're from and all that good stuff. If they do horrible, it's the same thing, but they also get roasted. Just completely marshmallow.
Yeah, it was born out of the Comedy Store originally, I think, or at least that's where they were doing it for a long time, huh?
Yeah, in the back of the Comedy Stores and when I was out there in 2020, they were talking about how great it was, but it hadn't blown up yet,
Well, it just played Madison Square Garden. That's what I saw. It's like, I think I saw it on Adam Ray's feed, and I was like, oh, man, that's unbelievable.
That's huge.
Madison Square Garden. That's quite a following. So tell me about the clone that's there in Alabama.
Well, on the Tony Hinchcliffe, on the Kill Tony show, it's a little more people, mainly everybody that comes out as a shock comic. They're literally trying to shock you within that 1 minute.
Okay.
And I get it because you got 1 minute. What you going to do?
Yeah.
But here it's kind of the same, but you get 3 minutes.
Oh.
And they're not. The panel is made up of comedians that have been around at least for 10 years. Mm-hmm. And they're not as hard on you. You know what I mean? They're not as intense as Kill Tony is.
Yeah. I kind of it's kind of a cool premise. I just hate to see people humiliated or, or that kind of punching down thing, where you put people down that are like struggling. It's kind of hard to watch people do that.
That's why Bill Burr was only on the show one time.
Really?
Because he did not like what was happening, and he was like, I don't like this. Why are we bashing these guys when they're up here and what most of these people won't? So
that's what I've been trying to. I think that's why I haven't watched it, because I'm afraid it's like that. I mean, I've watched a little bit of it, but then I kind of feel like, oh God, I feel sorry for that guy. I also feel that way when comedians go on America's Got Talent, because a lot of times they just rag on them, and sometimes these people are like budding professional comedians, and then they go on America's Got Talent and they just roast them, and they act like they're kind of amateurs when they're a lot of times people that have been doing it for a long time. And it's just sort of out of context, and the situation isn't like a club where there's like a low ceiling and everybody's drunk, and it's a bunch of, maybe even people that you're not going to connect with because they're reality show fans rather than, comedy fans. And so it's hard to watch. But apparently
it really is, and it's not like we did a lot of comedy acts.
Yeah, either, yeah. Maybe that's it. I think that maybe America's Got Talent is not really suited towards comedy. Neil Phillips says, "Don't forget to like Lunch Therapy." Oh, that's good. Yeah, like and subscribe if you're watching this show. Oh, Mama J says they have that in Kansas City too. Wow, there's a bunch of clones out there. I guess it's it's a good thing.
People enjoy it. I think people enjoy it a lot because either way, this sounds horrible, but either way, if the comic bombs, you know that the audience is going to get a kick out of the panel. So it's kind of like one of those things. Win-win.
Greg Wordle says negative feedback used as a device to make others laugh kind of sucks. Yeah, that's going to suck.
It really, it's a punch in the gut, but
Greg,
you can roll with it. It's
Greg, you introduced us to Ariana Romick, who was on the show a while back, and she's blowing up here in Los Angeles. I've seen her over at the Comedy Store and at the Elysian and all over the place. So wanted to thank Greg for that, for getting her on the show way back then when she was still in Seattle. So that's cool. Yeah, that's one of the things that I really enjoy is watching comics just grow and, make their own one man, one woman shows. And I like to see them thrive, So, but you know what? I think if you're on Kill Tony and they got an audience that big, it could, really launch your career a bit.
I think because the guy that does the comedy break-in here in Birmingham, he's gone on tour with Uncle Laser. And Uncle Laser is a guy that got launched from Kill Tony.
Oh,
thing is he's doing comedy backwards.
What do you mean?
Because he was not a comedian.
Oh,
not really. He just got up there and tried to be, and America or a lot of people liked him, and then now he's doing it essentially backwards. He's touring as a comedian that just made it less than a year ago.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm going to click a button where something weird might happen. So it's just to kind of put your green screen throughout the show. So if anything happens weird, we'll just, ride it out. I like to do things in the middle of the show, weird technical things that might cause a problem. Oh, it looks like it worked out. All right. Yes, it was a minor glitch. All right, let's get into this thing where we're going to breathe because we got a contest today. We got a lot of fun stuff. Let's do this thing. Oh, yeah, there is something weird happening. I like it, though. I like that. Okay, all right. So then we get a long white screen on there, so that's cool. I'm glad I pushed that button now. Really happy about that. Okay, here we go. And you know what? It didn't even work. Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. It was actually Boney who talked me into doing that. But thanks, Boney. Thanks for that. He was like, why don't you push that button, boss? All right, so we're going to breathe. It's one of the things we do on the show, as you know. Always breathe at the beginning of the show. So, do you want to lead us in some 3 deep breaths?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
In through the nose and out through the toes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
In through the nose and out through the toes. Uno mas.
All right, one more.
In through the nose and out through the toes.
Oh, I love these penguins. That was good, Ray. You're a real good breather.
That's
You've been
beautiful.
Doing this for a while, huh?
I'm practicing with you.
All right, I like it. Thanks. Guignel says disaster. Yeah, that's what I always say when anything goes wrong. I'm like, it was a disaster. I love to. Oh, here's Chuck Goldsmith now. He says he's at a remote location. It's like being an airplane with broken reception. That's fun. I like that. Hey, you know, we're going to do some stand-up in the Trash Panda Comedy Club. Are you ready to do 3 minutes in Trash Panda? It's not like Kill Tony, though. It's not like Kill Tony.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You asked me what I've been working on.
Yeah.
It's not exactly PG, but it's not horrible either. So
okay, well, just don't do anything too vulgar. But we don't have any ratings here, so you can do whatever you want. Just don't hurt anybody.
Okay, I got you.
As long as you don't hurt anybody, it's okay. All right, let's do Trash Panda right off the bat. What do you say? Since we're talking about
I'm down.
Bring it, Ray, says Guignel. Bring it. He's like fine with it. Chuck says, make it cool. I'm hanging on each word. All right, we're going to make it cool. So we're getting some sound too. Love the penguins. All right, Trash Panda time. Okay. Always gotta switch the microphones here because you gotta have the authentic comedy microphone. Welcome to the Trash Panda Comedy Club. I am your host, Joel Marshall. Today we got a great act. We got myself and we got Ray Scanlon. Crazy Ray, they call him, all the way from Alabama. This is the virtual Trash Panda Comedy Showcase. It's where we work out our comedy. Sometimes, you'll see us like going over things. I'm working on something about airports because, I did a thing about airports in Chicago, and the person after me just totally dissed on me, and I stopped talking about airports because I don't know, because she didn't like it. So now I'm gonna get back into it. I can't help myself. I love airports. I feel so free when I walk through the door. Maybe that's not everybody's experience. Maybe that lady in Chicago, it's not her experience. But for me, it is like I leave my life behind. I have no real responsibilities except to make myself feel good. It's like a purgatory world where there are no ramifications. There's no time. I just feel good the whole time. I like to bring a bottle of water to the TSA line and have the person tell me to drink it. Because it's weird. Like, where else do you go where they're like, you got to drink that whole bottle of water right now or you're going to have to throw it out. And it's so strange because you go through, I mean, what am I going to do with that bottle of water? What are they so afraid of? And I can go through on the other side and buy another one for like 4 times the price. Maybe they're just trying to upsell. I don't know what's going on. But they're like, drink it, or throw it out. It's a total waste. So I do it anyway because I love people to tell me what to do. I don't like that normally in life, but for some reason at the airport, it's hilarious. And they're always yelling at you. They got those tubs. People are trying to push through. They're like, take off your shoes. They're like, take that out of the thing. Sometimes they're like, take the thing out of the thing. Take the electronics out. And then other times they're like, don't take the electronics out. And you're like, whoa. And they're like, put your hands above your head. Where else do you go where they have x-ray glasses? And that's okay. They like goggle at you goggle at you at the, and who knows what they're seeing in there. I don't know. Who knows? But, and then you get through to the other side. Sometimes you don't get your bag. Sometimes there's somebody with rubber gloves like going through your bag. And that happens to me all the time because I love electronics. I love wires. I bring as many wires, as many adapters as I can because I don't want to get there and not have the right adapter. So I bring everything I can. So they're like going through it. It's like an episode of CSI as they're going through that thing. And I also, I like the fact that when you go through the TSA, they say no jokes. And it's great because I can totally work on my setups. I don't have to worry about the punchlines. I can just do all setups, just setups one after another. Kind of takes the pressure off. Plus, you know, the setups are more important than the punchlines anyway. As you know, in Trash Panda Comedy Club, a lot of times it's all setups. So then when I get through the TSA, I like have to buy something. I don't know. There's like a Starbucks there. I just buy something and it's like 4 times the price, but I have to start consuming things. And it's not just me, everybody. I go by the snack bar. There's people like buying really expensive candies. You go by the bar, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning and there are people just tanking, just downing beers. I don't know why. And then you go and you're at the gate and you're waiting there and there are people, sometimes whole families with huge sandwiches and they're just trying to shove them into their mouth. I don't know what's going on at I've run out of time at the Trash Panda Comedy Club. The chat room is going crazy. We're going to get a lot of good notes, I think, after the show. Now I'm going to bring on the headliner. This guy is amazing. Some people call him crazy. I call him genius. Genius Ray Scanlon. He's going to do some kind of sketchy material here today. I can't wait for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ray Scanlon, all the way from Alabama. Yeah.
Hey, I enjoyed that sandwich. That was good. I like that a lot.
All right.
All right. So earlier this year, I had some health problems. And I know some of you probably look at me and go, this guy,
How could that be?
the epitome of health, that he has health problems. But yes, I ended up the dentist office. Did I freeze up?
You froze up a little bit. One more time. Back it up.
I ended up at the proctologist's office earlier this year. Oh my God.
Yes.
And that's the booty doctor for those of you who haven't been violated yet, the young ones. So I'm in there and he walks me over to this little table thing and he drops a stool at the bottom. And it kind of reminded me of any of my Catholics out here, you probably know. It reminded me of you kneel, stand. It's in the church, the little drop down thing. Except for this one was more like the one in the priest office where you kneel and go all the way over.
Whoa, wow, you disappeared. That was cool.
The Catholics know what I'm talking about. But so I'm leaned over this thing and he's back there looking around and like a jaded lover, I look back at him and I see his nurse standing there and I say, well, what the hell is she doing here? And he's like, that is my nurse. And I'm like, that is a cuck. That's what the hell that is. She's trying to get a sneak peek at these cheeks. And as soon as I said that, he went 2 knuckles deep.
Oh.
And I was like, huh? And he started digging around in there like he was looking, trying to get the last chip at the bottom of a Pringles can, And so I'm in there making this and like of pain. And he finally pulls out and he leans in and he says, I'm sorry about that. I probably warned you before I slid it in. And I said, that's all right, doc. I wasn't about to warn you that I was going to shit all over your hand. And he didn't think that was funny at all, which is fine because I wasn't kidding. They found some hemorrhoids. Fast forward 2 weeks later, I'm at the hospital for my open ass surgery. And that's what I called it. and they're wheeling me into the OR, these 3 little bitty nurses and this doctor, and I see this contraption on the ceiling where your knees go in and your butt spread. And I was like, you expect me to get up there? And they're like, no, we're going to put you up there when you're out. And I was like, you are? Looks like my time's up. There's more to the,
Keep
there's
going,
more to the
keep
story,
going.
but looks
Keep
like
going. Go ahead.
Keep going. Okay.
Yeah.
So
we're
so
riveted.
they were like, no, we're gonna put you in that once you're out. And I was like, the fuck you are, you know? And I said, I don't think I could climb up in that thing if you asked me to right now, much less the Wizard of Oz here and his 3 little munchkins. Yeah. And as soon as I said that, they put me out. And right before I went out, I was like, I had this odd thought of if proctologists were in it because they like booty. And then I had this weird dream where he was like, all right, ladies, I'll finish up here. Usually the audience, half the audience goes, oh my God, and half of them laugh.
Yeah.
And then I sat on an Ask Cube for 4 weeks and I'm good to go. It still hurts when I fart a little bit, but other than that.
All right. Yeah. Ray Scanlon, everybody. All right. That was great. Poor Ray.
I tried to keep it as
PC. Yeah. Good for you. Good for you for the afternoon show, the afternoon crowd. You got to be able to adjust as a comedian. You got to be able to, you know,
not use the word.
Yeah. Yeah, not use the words. Yeah, people are really enjoying it. Question from Guignel: did the proctologist ever find the Pringles?
He found something. He found something. He was digging.
Greg Wordle says, connected comedy. Joel has someone with rubber gloves diving through a suitcase, and Ray has someone digging through his ass. Synchronicity.
We right on to that. We were right on.
Yeah,
same
right.
wavelength.
We're on the same. It happens sometimes, all the way across the country. It happens. Yeah, I love it. Oh my God, how obnoxious to have the nurse there. Yeah, that is kind of the worst. That's the worst. Yeah. I remember a doctor saying to me when just before he was going to do some horrible thing, he said, "Here's the part where you're going to wish you missed the bus." I remember saying that. They have little lines, I guess. They have lines they say before something bad happens.
That's horrific.
I was like, oh my God, what the hell?
Where are we going, sir? What's about that?
If anybody says that to you, but let alone a proctologist, it's kind of scary. If anybody says to you, here's the part where you're going to wish you missed the bus.
Oh, man.
Something bad is going to happen. That's, you know, there's certain phrases that you should just run away from. Like if somebody says, to tell you the truth, or to be honest with you, let me be honest with you. And the other is, here's the part where you're going to wish you missed the bus.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
I always get when somebody's like, let me be honest with you. I'm always like, have you not been this whole time? Like,
exactly. Like, now you're going to be honest with me? Oh my God. I've been totally acting upon misinformation.
How far do I have to go back?
Proctologists choose their careers because of a need to heal people. Because of duty.
Oh, of course.
Because of duty is what he says. Spelled D-O-O-T-Y. It's good my duty. No, that's my duty. That's why I love being knocked out. Mama J loves being knocked out. Great. Oh my God. Okay. Kamala says, did they check your prostate while they were in there? Yep. That's what they do. That's what they do. It is, oh
yeah.
It's that time of life where they have to watch your prostate, make sure that, I don't know. The thing is getting older is
at least all the men will find out.
Yeah. Everybody, we're all going to find out. You know, I don't think they tell us about this. I've been saying, you know, we all know that we're going to die someday, but we don't know that we're going to die one piece at a time. You know what I mean? Like we think we're just gonna one day we're gonna be on our
so
deathbed
true.
and we're gonna die, but it's like no, it starts early.
Yeah.
You spend a lot of they talk about being over the hill. It's like you spend half of your life dying. I hate that. It's horrible. It's just terrible news. Terrible news.
And then knowing where that line is, everybody's like, well, I'm 40 now.
Yeah.
I'm halfway through life. It's like, no. The average age is like 70. You were
you
were
already
a while
passed
back.
it.
I don't know if you knew
already
that.
Passed it.
Yeah.
One piece at a time. Yeah. All right. So now we've
so true.
We got a good crowd here today. I think we ought to go right to the contest. We got a great contest. Let me see if Boney, can you call up the contest? Yeah. Because, okay. So I got a good contest for you today. It's a variation of something Jeff Lohman came up with. Oh, Kamala Lopez is shocked. She says the average age is really 70. WTF. Don't scare us like that. Okay. So contest time. Are you ready for a contest?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. This is going to be, you're a filmmaker, Ray, right?
I've done some work in the film industry.
That's right, you have.
Quite a bit.
So you're going to be good at this one. Uh-oh, I got the old scoreboard. Let me see if I can get the new one. Boney, can you call up the scoreboard? Yeah. He's got it here. Got to put Ray on there. Ray is on there. Okay, you can put Crazy Ray if you want. All right. He doesn't mind it. He calls himself that sometimes.
I answer to it all.
He answers to it all. All right, so this is going to be a good contest. It's called Zoom Out, which is one of the favorite contests on the show. There we go, Crazy Ray. So what it is
Mama J, you're not really 71, Mama J.
Mama J says she's 71, so she's really getting nervous. Terrible. Kamala says she's going to start counting the days. Oh my God. Okay, zoom out. So what we do is we show you a piece of things, a little piece, and then we show you like another little piece and another little piece, and it's either a movie or a television show. And you have to guess what it is. And the hummingbirds are going to be hot on your tail, just like the proctologist. Hot on your tail. Here's the part where you're going to wish you missed the bus.
No.
All right. So there they are, right above your head, trying to outguess you. Here we go. So there's a picture. I don't know what it is. It's kind of blurry, hard to see. They get easier as they go. Let's see if anybody can get this. It's a television show or a movie. It's tiny. Tiny picture.
It's like Dean's car. It looks like James Dean's car.
It is. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is James Dean's car. The one that he died in, right?
Yeah.
He died all at once. He didn't die one piece at a time.
Yeah, no.
Mama J's going to write her obituary. Oh, no. This is getting dark today. That's okay. That's what comedy's for. Comedy is to help us through the dark thoughts, right?
Mama J.
Richard Gaddis says James Bond. That's a good guess. James Bond. James Bond would drive a car like that. Let's see what the survey says. Survey says that's too bad. Okay, so it's not James Bond. Let's go on to the next image. This one is really hard. Equal means equal says rebel without a cause. Yeah, everybody's thinking giant. It might be a picture from another movie. Okay, here's another picture. The Saint. Yeah, I think that first picture is really just to throw you off. Boney made this thing, and he's ruthless. He's entirely ruthless.
Oh, I'm thrown by this.
I know.
It looks like the Odd Couple's living room. That's the only thing I can think.
It's a good thought. Guignel says Three's Company. Last week we had a question about Three's Company, and the answer is because they were like, "Where's Three's Company set?" Because Jeff Lohman had said it was set in San Francisco. Turns out it was set in Santa Monica. You know what? Greg Wordle got he got it. Seinfeld.
Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Well, the car makes sense.
So the car is just like a picture on the wall of the set. You'll see.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll go through the other images that we had.
Nice, Greg.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I remember that. That's
There
the
it
window they
is.
yell out of.
See the pictures like this? I think this is from maybe the first season of Seinfeld. It was the set. Yeah, so that was Greg's pretty amazing. He's pretty amazing. Seinfeld, there it is.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So that's
For the
gonna be
hummingbirds.
give me a point for the hummingbirds. All right. Here comes the next one. There's your image. They're kind of small and blurry, and that's kind of on purpose because that's kind of part of the game.
Laverne and Shirley?
Laverne and Shirley, that's a great guess. Schlemiel Schlemazel, Hoffen Incorporated. I never know what they're talking about, but I love that show. It's a good guess, but it is incorrect. Womp, 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 womp. Oh. Greg says working girl. Interesting. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It could be any movie. I try to make sure it's a well-known movie or TV show, not like, some still from Quark. Did you ever see the show Quark back in the day?
I haven't.
It was one of the great sitcoms, failed sitcoms. It was about a space garbage collector. It was like a group of people that were on a spaceship going through space garbage collecting. Quark. Sven Cox says, mad about you. Do you ever hear of the show When Things Were Rotten? That was a good one too. Kamala Lopez says Mary Tyler Moore Show. That's a good guess. Recently.
I was going to say Mad About You.
Mad About You, yeah.
That's not long. This looks like it's 60s, 70s. Look at the car and the baby stroller.
Baby. Is that a baby carriage? That is a baby carriage. Okay, so next image. Greg says they're hard to see on the phone. I imagine. This one's even probably... Well, you can see what this is, I guess. Okay, this is from the same movie or television show. Saturday Night Fever. There's a lot of good guesses. But still... Oh, no, not yes. Nope. Still. This one is kind of an iconic picture. You'll see at some point during this presentation. This movie is like one of the great movies of all time. It's a movie. Let's try another slide. Boney, can you bring up another one? Oh, how about that?
We got King Kong.
Yeah, it looks like King Kong, doesn't it?
Dirty Harry.
Looks a little like King Kong. Richard Gaddis says, Baby Carriage, The Untouchables. Remember that scene from The Untouchables? Do you know, Richard Gaddis, that was an homage to another picture previous to The Untouchables with the baby carriage going down the stairs? Did you ever see that, Ray? Baby carriage going down the stairs in The Untouchables? Do you know what movie that was actually an homage to?
No,
I believe it was Battleship Potemkin, the famous movie that all the movie files say is one of the greatest movies ever. Cabaret, The Fly. So that baby carriage going down the stairs was a direct lift from this old movie, Battleship Potemkin. Wordle, fight me on that. I'm sure he's going to be like, nope, that's not what it's from. Eisenstein. Yes, Eisenstein directed that. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Or not the next movie, but the next picture. Okay, now. Any idea? Greg Orla gets it again. Mama J.
French Connection.
French Connection. And so there's the whole shot of the baby carriage. Do you remember that chase scene that goes on underneath the subway? Richard says, and Sven says, Sven de Kock, all the way from Belgium.
Yeah.
Says French Connection. Yep. It's another hummingbird win, I think. So here's the
Godfather 2.
There's the poster. See, that hand that looked like a gorilla hand was the hand of that gorilla. And that was his face there. And then you see the little hat down below.
Yeah.
Great job, hummingbirds.
Whoop whoop.
Mama J says the hat. Yeah. Do you know what that style of hat is called? I'll leave that one out in the air for the hummingbirds as well. All right, bringing on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Famous movie. It's a movie. I'm going to say it's a movie. This is an obscure picture. It's an obscure picture. It might be hard to get from this one. If Greg Wordle gets it from this one, I don't know. I don't think he can be beat. Pork pie, says Greg Wordle. That's right. It's called a pork pie hat. Pork pie. I wonder why they call it that.
Pork pie hat.
It's pork pie.
Greg's all over it, man.
I know. Greg is on it. Mama J says, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Let's see. Is it One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Boney, can you check that one? It's not that. Good guess, though. I love that movie, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. You know what? I'm going to say one thing about that, Mama J. This movie was directed by the same person who directed One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So it's kind of interesting that you say that. Next picture. This is from a still in the movie. Another kind of obscure one, though. Big movie,
this
though.
This is the one with Tom Cruise with the Secret Society, right?
Oh, what's the name of that movie?
I'm trying to think.
I would love to see a director's cut of that movie, because I didn't understand what the hell was going on, and I was enjoying it, but I didn't know. And I think that Stanley Kubrick had like a hard time getting the Eyes Wide Shut. That's what it's called. That's right. However, is it Eyes Wide Shut?
I probably not.
It's a good guess, though, because it's so visual.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here's the next one.
Oh, 2001 Space Odyssey.
Oh, let's see. Is it 2001 A Space Odyssey? Sven de Kock says Eyes Wide Shut. Everybody's saying answering your question. People versus Larry Flint. That was a great movie, but no. I see, because that looked like Larry Flint in the beginning. That guy's face. I saw Larry Flint one time. He was in a gold wheelchair. It's pretty wild. Mama J says Night at the Museum.
That's crazy.
Night at the Museum.
I think this is.
You think what?
I said I believe this is much older than that.
Maybe. Zardoz. Wow, I don't even know what the Zardoz is. Sounds cool.
Aliens. The aliens. Oh.
Another picture. I'm going to tell you this much. This movie won an Academy Award for Best Picture. And I'm going to say this. I believe it is the greatest movie ever made. At least in my lifetime.
Oh, wow.
Music is.
I don't know, man. I'm lost on.
Okay, let's go for the next one. Greg says Goya's goes. Oh, that's the answer. Nobody gets it. We all got all the way to the answer.
With
It's Amadeus.
Amadeus.
It's Amadeus. So that thing is in the hat. That hand is on the poster. That's the picture the face came from. And that's the picture the horse head came from. That was a tough one. I think that was a tough one.
You need to do trivia like this, though. Y'all are good at, those are good. Man. How you did it.
Thanks.
I like how you took the...
Thank you. This is something that was invented by one of our series regulars, Jeff Lohman, Super Jeff Lohman. He invented it. He's maybe better at it than I am. Maybe I'm. Okay, this is the next one. This is either a movie or a television program. And this was I'll have to say this is a key to the plot. This what we're looking at. It's not like just some plant somewhere in the show. It's a show. I'm going to say it's a show. I know. I'm really putting you through the ringer today, Ray, aren't I?
You are. You stumping me good.
It's good. It's good. Well, we don't want it to be too easy. That would be boring, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Of course.
Okay, I'm going to go. I don't have any... I'm giving the hummingbirds a little time because there's such a lag. But there's the next picture. They outnumber you, so you get a little more time. I'm enjoying how this is going because I didn't know whether it would be like really easy or too hard. And I don't know. So far, it's been okay.
Yes, I think it's just right because other people are... That's a good guess, Mama J.
Mama J says Psycho. That is a good guess. Nice try, Mama J.
I was just trying to figure out how to fit in.
Jose says the show must go on. It's true. Is that a movie, though? Or is that a show? Or that's just a comment? That's right. That's what we believe here at Lunch Therapy. The show must go on. Sometimes...
The show must go on.
Oh, my God. Richard Gaddis. I believe he got it.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, what did he say?
Oh, wow.
So that's the bell that... I forget the guy's name. He had in the wheelchair. And this was the next image. Uh-oh, I lost him. He said it was interesting because Ray said, "Oh, wow," and then suddenly disappeared. Way to go, Richard. That was amazing. That was amazing. I thought maybe people would get it after this picture. I didn't thought maybe this would come from the very beginning. I've got to get Ray back. He's coming back. He's ringing the bell. And we're bringing him in. He's back. You went, oh, wow.
I thought I had...
You're gone.
Yes, I didn't.
Oh, yeah. Richard got it. So, yeah, so this was the next image I was going to show, which is, I think that's from the very first episode when he gets the eggs from his wife and he's turning 50. There's the plant.
Nice.
So that was the plant in that one episode where he poisoned the kid. The kid went to the hospital.
Oh.
And then you find out at the end of the... I mean, I don't want to ruin this for everybody, but I guess I am. At the end of the season, they just show that plant, that it's his. Yeah.
If you haven't watched it at this point...
Yeah, if you haven't watched it...
You know what I mean?
Maybe this will, make you want to watch it. I love that show because they are so, every little thing in the frame matters. Just a comment, yeah. Yeah, Richard, that was great. I got to give you guys the point. The point, so we're at like 3-0. Pretty good. And there's the 50, and then there's the 52, which is at the end of the series, I think. He gets the eggs, and he's now 52. And he makes it. Anyway.
Yeah.
And then there's the car wash. That was going to be the last image. Breaking Bad. All right, we got time for another one. This is an obscure, weird little image. I would be very surprised if anybody got this. If anybody got this, they're clearly a huge fan of this.
I Dream of Jeannie.
That's good. Equal means equal says, yep, pilot. I think I'm going to... See? I'm getting people to watch Breaking Bad. Kamala says, pilot episode. Yeah. We actually saw the Breaking Bad pilot episode when it first aired because Kamala was like, I hear this show is going to be great. And it was... Turned out it was one of the greatest shows ever.
Definitely was.
This one, I don't know. This show, I'm going to say this is a show. a television program, as it were. I'm going to have to go to the next one because this is too obscure. How about that? That matches the background a lot.
Is this All in the Family?
All in the Family is a good guess. But let's see. Boney, can you...
Oh, wait.
Nope, it's not that. Everyone Loves Raymond, says Mama J. Archie Bunker, yeah, All in the Family. It's not Everyone Loves Raymond. Okay, I'm going to say this is one of the most popular shows ever. Ever to grace the tiny screen. Pee-wee's Playhouse. Yeah, it's Cherry. It's Cherry. No, it's not Cherry. It's a good guess. Frasier. It's a good guess as well. Sven.
I said Friends.
Oh,
Friends.
oh,
Friends.
he got it. Yes, yes. All right. The next picture is going to be that, and that's the Friends set. Congratulations, Ray. Yeah. Gaddis got it right at the end there. Equal means equal said Sanford and Son. Roseanne, Bonanza. I like that. Bonanza.
Bonanza.
Last week I had Kyle Helf on the show, and he was, when we were doing the quiz, it was like he was trying to say the wrong answers. It's really funny. It was like an improv thing. I didn't know what to do, though. Friends. Okay, I think we can do one more, and then we have to end the show, unfortunately. It's from
I wanted to tell you something.
Yeah.
You know when you asked about the favorite movies?
Yeah.
There was something I thought of that I wanted to tell you.
Tell me.
Did you know that the movie Stripes
Yeah. Love that
was
movie.
supposed to be Cheech and Chong join the army?
You're kidding me. And what happened?
No, you can look at the funding for it was out and everything, and something fell through for Cheech and Chong. I don't know what it was, and then Bill Murray and Sam Raimi stepped in and was like, "Well, we'll do something here," and that's how Stripes was born.
Wow, interesting. Not Sam
I think
Raimi,
that's a neat story.
Not Sam Raimi.
Harold
Ramis.
Sam Raimi's
Yeah, Harold Ramis, right?
Harold Ramis.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's a Raimi in there somewhere.
There's a Raimi in there. I love that. Yeah. Don't call me Francis. Lighten up, Francis. That's the line I remember.
Yeah.
Guys like, never call me Francis. Lighten up, Francis. I love that. Okay, so Jason Edelman's here. He says Grey Gardens. Grey Gardens. He's a good guess. It's a good guess. Obviously, these are just pieces of something. For your information, Ariana Ramick is having a showcase at the Belly Room this weekend. Go enjoy. I saw that. Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
She's having something at the Belly Room. All right. We'll see if we can advertise that on Friday. I love it when guests of the show are kicking ass, and she seems to really be kicking ass. Okay. I'm going to move to the next image. Okay. I know.
Wonder Years?
Wonder Years. Is it Answers on the board. 24 people surveyed. Answers on the board. Is it Wonder Years? It's a little like Wonder Years. No, I'm totally going down the wrong avenue if I say it's like Wonder Years. This movie, it's a movie. Nothing like Wonder Years. Well, maybe a little. Maybe a little bit, but not. Definitely not in the same genre.
Oh, no. Okay. Scary vibes is what I'm getting.
Yeah. Sandlot, Jason says. Is it
Ooh.
Sandlot?
I love that movie.
You know, I was.
Halloween.
Oh my gosh, you
Halloween.
got it. Yes.
Well, I get to see the story.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's 3-2 now.
Story.
I like Mama J said terms of endearment. You know, I don't know what I was doing, but I was looking at the YouTube and I started doing a deep dive on Bad News Bears from, the 70s or whatever. I love that movie. I bet Sandlot is in that same kind of area.
They're both great in their own way, yeah.
I love those kids movies that are just irreverent. They're more like kids than, Disney kids, Way to go, Ray. Yeah. Okay, so we got the tie.
Thank you, Mama.
Mama J, yeah. Okay, so there's the whole picture. And there's Jason there. Or Michael, not Jason. Michael Myers.
Mike.
There he is. That was the shot from Michael Myers out by the clothesline.
That's good.
That was the scariest scene for me. I don't know why. I think maybe because it's day and she looks out the window and she sees him and then she turns back and he's gone. That's freaky.
Oh, yeah.
That's scary. All right.
We're not far off.
The music is the scariest thing. Okay, so here's the last one. Then we got to end the show. This is a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. That's maybe another thing that people say that you're like, please lie. Please lie.
Is this Wings? Wings.
Is it Wings? Oh, shoot. Peace is our profession, it says. And it says 843 Bomb Wings Strategic Air Company. It's a bomb company. And it says, peace is our profession. That's funny. And here's like the whole picture of that. I found this really cool website that has stills of movies. And all they do is have all these stills. And this is where I got this still.
Jason said Stripes.
Stripes. Greg said War Games. Is it Stripes or War Games? It is black and white, so. Brubaker. I like that. Oh, somebody just got it. It's not Brubaker, but it is Dr. Strangelove.
Greg
Smashing it again. That's what the cigarette's from. He was great in that movie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. Dr. Strangelove. Or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Okay, well, it looks like, once again, the Hummingbirds have won. I want to show you a couple of things one thing before we do the dance break. That was a great job. You did a great job against the force that is the Hummingbirds. Hummingbirds again.
They are a strong one. They are strong and mighty.
They are tiny but mighty. Tiny but mighty. So, did you hear about Tom Cruise in the Olympics? He repelled
his dive into the.
Yeah, and then he comes into the Olympics, and then he's like running through this crowd, and there's all these people like touching him, all the Olympic athletes, and then this one lady grabs him, tries to make out with him, and he like does the whole two-cheek kiss thing. And then he meets our mayor, Karen Bass, on the stage. I mean, that was incredible. I can't show that because, you know, licensing, all that stuff. I'd probably be in trouble. But I am going to show you this. Tom Cruise busking on the streets, busking. I got to tell you, I got to tell you though, I'm going to stop this for a second because I'm lying. He's not Tom Cruise, but it looks exactly like Tom Cruise. And I don't want anybody to think that I'm saying it's Tom Cruise. I mean, everybody in the comments are like, Tom Cruise, wow, he's incredible. And what do you see? I mean, this guy's really good. The guy's name is Scott McMahon. Scott McMahon. He looks exactly like Tom Cruise. It's so weird though, because
I'm following the river down highway through the cradle of the soul.
that's good.
I'm going to Graceland, to Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Oh, boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland.
I was watching this thing. Uh-oh, I lost him. I was watching this thing. Oh, there he is. He's back. I was watching this thing, and the whole time I thought it was Tom Cruise because it actually says in the title, it says Tom Cruise at Waterloo Station, London, February. And I'm just like, oh, my God, Tom Cruise. Is there anything he cannot do? And then I went through the notes, and everybody's going, oh, my God, Tom, congratulations. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Child of my first marriage. Reason to believe we both will receive Graceland.
That's great.
She comes back and says she's gone.
That guy looks exactly like him.
And that's one thing that you wouldn't mind for the rest of your
What'd you say?
going, hey. I said,
Yeah.
and that's one thing you wouldn't mind for the rest of your life. People going, hey, you look like Tom Cruise.
It might be a curse.
Who's
Who
gonna be a-
knows? I'm surprised that everybody's just walking by and they're not going, oh my God, Tom Cruise. I didn't know he could play the guitar.
Right?
I mean, everybody just walks by. It's great. At first I thought, oh my God, Tom Cruise, he's just like totally incognito or something. All right. Anyway, that's super fun. Scott McMahon. Check him out whenever you can because he's obviously happening. Now it's time for the dance break, though. That wasn't even the dance break because I'm going to play this guy. You're going to enjoy this. Thanks for being on the show, Ray. I want to say that first.
Man, thanks for having me.
It's great
a
having
blast.
you on. This is super fun. And thanks, everybody,
Always.
all the hummingbirds for playing the game show today. It's always fun when there's so many folks. Now we're going to dance it out. All right, let's do it. This is Brad Myers. Glad you enjoyed the show, Ray. It's really just a pleasure having you on.
It's so much fun. I love being here.
So this guy,
Ooh.
I'm glad.
I need your arms around me. I need to feel your touch.
Yeah.
I need your understanding. I need your love so much. You tell me that you love me so. You tell me that you care. But when I need you, baby, baby, you're never there. On the phone, long, long distance. Always through such strong resistance. since first you say that you're too busy. Wonder if you even miss me. You're never there. You're never.
All right, that's Brad Myers. Check him out. And we'll see you all on Friday. We got the incredible Richard Lawson on the show. He speaks for himself. Check it out. It's going to be really inspirational. All right, talk to you soon. See you, Ray. Keep the faith.